Welcome back to the party package, or the hockey package, or the I Hate Nazem Kadri show, because I hate Nazem Kadri. Now, I'm not wearing anything hockey related now, because I don't care about the NHL playoffs anymore, because my teams are losing. My Avalanche hat fell over, who I hate. I mean, I still like this team. This is the team that I want to win now. But, I mean, I know that the Blues aren't out, and I think it would be very hard for them to come back from where they've gotten to at this point. But I don't care. So Game 4 happened last night. So the series is now 3-1 as Colorado wins 6-3. And I don't care because it was very hard for me to watch the show. After a while, it was like they were trying to make me mad because my least favorite player and my least favorite person kept talking the whole show. Darren Panger. Oh, Panger. Pang. His name is Pang. Stop calling him Panger. I don't care. Darren Pang is an idiot, and he's stupid and annoying to listen to, and I don't care who knows. I hate him. They could lay him off tomorrow, and he could be homeless, and I wouldn't care. I wouldn't bat an eye. I don't care. But anyways, let's move past that. Just putting it out there. This is going to be not a very good in-depth video because I don't care. But there's one thing I want to talk about. So, goal number 1. Colorado has a bad breakdown in defense here. I drew it out. Might be a little confusing to look at, but it's not really. I mean, we all know the play. But this is a good showing of how the Blues can win a game. They got to outsmart the overpowered Colorado Avalanche. And this play right here, Cale Makar, who hasn't scored a goal this series, even though Darren Pankey and all the commentators keep saying, oh, well, you can mess with him, but he's going to score a goal right back. Shut up! Anyways, so this just goes to show how their defense can be beaten. So, it was Byram, or I don't know who it was, plays the puck behind the boards. Cale Makar expects this to happen. So he moves behind the net as he should as a defenseman. But the forwards who are playing nice and tight move in here, intercepts the pass, and sends it to David Perron in the middle for that one-timer goal into the back of the net. And that was, or was it one-timer? It doesn't matter. It was a great goal, nonetheless. Great play. But then, and then the whole first period happens. Colorado's really all over them, just leading in shots and everything. But it didn't seem like a dominant fashion. They seemed kind of tired, actually. Colorado seemed, a little, not like gassed, but they seemed like a little slower. And I don't know, maybe that's them. I don't know. But anyways, we move on. And then Colorado just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring. Kadri got in the head of Perron and Buchnevich, and they go out, and I love to see Perron just kill Makar there. Killed Kadri. He messes with him earlier in the play, and then Buchnevich, Kadri and him run into each other, and then Buchnevich just lays him down from behind. And then Perron sees this, and he goes in for the kill. And he does a pretty good job of it, but they get a 5-on-3, and the Blues actually kill the 5-on-3. I think the Colorado Avalanche were thinking about it too much, but then right at the end, Kadri gets a nice feed from the corner. The defenseman should have had his legs a little tighter to block the shot or a stick, but a great pass to the right across to Kadri there. And then, okay. I'm just going to fast forward to it because there's no way to else talk about it. The one note that I wrote, which you can't read anymore, was that this game, I hate putting blame on players, but this game was Villie Husso's fault. Villie Husso lost them this game. A goalie's job, or the best goalie, their job is to give you a chance to win. And he did not do that. Villie Husso just kept giving up bad goal after their Colorado's first goal from Johnson. I get he was screened, but he should have dropped down a little faster than he did. And the shots on the ice, I mean, it's a easy save, and I'm sure it would be a rebound. But bad goal. That second goal, Kadri's goal, wasn't a bad goal. I mean, there's no way he's stopping that. But then they go back and they just shoot it past him right off a turnover. Sure, it's right on net, but he's square to them. He's not like trying to get in place. He is already there taking up all the space. All he has to do is not move, and then Kadri shoots it, and he he moves his arm out of the way and then back in the way, but after the puck's gone past him. He completely failed his team today. Kadri then goes down the ice again. No, that was later on. I don't know. It was just bad goaltending. Villie Husso, out of their I would say 4 goals was Husso's fault. 4 of their goals were just shots past him that he should have had. And I hate blaming the goalie usually, and I'm usually the guy sitting there, and I'm like, nope, that was defense's fault. This was Husso's fault. All the goals past him, not all of them, but I would say at least 3, I think 4, were completely his fault. He should have had. And he lost them this game. And the Blues really gave a fight. They really gave a fight. Their power play is so deadly because they play like the Lightning. That they're so fast and skilled that they're able to overpower what the other team is going to try to throw back at them. So, on their power, what made me think was amazing was that in their goal, empty net goal, not their, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, is Colorado's defense. They're young. This is the one thing about the Colorado's defense is that they're young. Other than Jack the Failure Johnson, they're sucked up high, and then Buchnevich should have just came in and tried to wrap it around, but instead they just caused controversy, and they're able to squeeze in the goal there. And Colorado, their problem is that there might be too good, and they think they it's like the Florida Panthers, is that I think they're gonna overthink the play and do something stupid, and they leave the goalie high, like just dry by himself. And this guy could have done anything, and Buchnevich, being a really skilled player, he's great, could have done something. But they got the goal. But their power play is so dangerous. Every time, they're so good on that power play. It could be, there's no way they win this series. I'm like the most hopeful person in the world, and I know I'm like saying a lot of things that it doesn't seem like it, but the way Colorado is playing and the way St. Louis is playing, there's just no way that St. Louis is going to be able to win another 3 games to win this series. There's just no way. Unless Colorado, there's no way. But Colorado is not all out of the clear either. Rantanen got 1 goal, his empty net goal, whatever, doesn't count really. McKinnon, Makar, and Rantanen, and Kadri got lucky today, they have been shut out this series until this point. They all have no goals. Kadri got a hat trick, of course, but I wouldn't really say it was his fault. He wasn't the one making the plays. Sure, he was just standing there. Like anybody would, with his just stick ready for the one-timer. And then he was lucky that he got that turnover there, and Rantanen's not the one that shot it, and he got the puck and shot it, and he's lucky that Husso couldn't stop it for anything. And then later on, he just shoots it. That goal was his. But he just shoots it past Husso. Lost them this game. This was not a bad defense. This was not a bad anything for the Blues, other than Villie Husso could not stop anything. And it's really unfortunate because Husso, seeing Binnington in the box and just how mad he was getting throughout this game was sad to watch. And Torrey Krug up there is just so sad That's what annoys me too, is when you're watching a game, your favorite team, and they can't do anything to win, and you can't do anything about what's happening on the ice. You can't do anything. You just have to watch and just slowly lose your mind. And Colorado is the type of team that they've been proven that they lose to the team that is better than them, which is like the stupidest thing it sounds like I've ever said. But they have lost to the Sharks, and they've lost to the Golden Knights in the past few years. And the reason they've lost to those teams is that those teams are the ones that were able to prove they outplayed them. You're not going to outskill Colorado, but you can outplay Colorado, outwork them. And that's been St. Louis's problem, is that they're not outworking them. They're not pushing themselves. And especially when you're the team, that your thing is that you're the skill and the power. St. Louis, who's represented by this, needs to use that power. They've got big bodies. They've got big guys. And then they've got the powerhouses. And they hit 2 posts, so they could have tied up the game if you think about it like they did in Game 1 or whatever. But they're not outworking Colorado, and Colorado is outworking them. And that's really the bottom line to this series, is that they're just not outworking them. And being a hockey player, I know what that is like. I understand that because I was usually the guy that was being outworked. Not usually. I used to be, and then I realized what the problem was, and then I finally figured out how to beat I understood how to play. And that's what the Blues, who are a professional team, need to realize, like I did, that you need to actually put your foot down and play for yourself and outfight the other guy. Even if they're better than you, outsmart them. Lift their stick. Push them out of the way. They're just going to be focused on stealing the puck because they know they're better than you. But if you instead put your stick down, hold them off, shove them away, and get the puck out, that is all that St. Louis needs to do. They need to just outwork them. And if any team could do it, it's St. Louis. St. Louis could do it, and I think maybe there's no way. They lose next game because there's just no momentum going into it. Colorado's going to take this one. They're going to go to the conference. My prediction is Colorado's going to win in 5. They're going to win next game in Colorado, and they're going to probably face off against, I think, the Edmonton Oilers at this point. Now, that'll be an interesting series that I would be intrigued to see, because that would be a series either Colorado dominates or the Oilers really show off and they win in 6. It's going to either be Colorado in 4 or Edmonton in 6. That's my prediction there, and there's just no way. I mean, I've already said what I think they need to do to win, and that's all I've got. Other than I've got one more thing to say is Nazem Kadri and Darren Ping. If I ever see you in real life, I'm going to yell at you. I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to yell something at you. That's all I'm going to say. So, I guess if you enjoyed somehow watching this video, pick up your free subscription down below by clicking that red subscribe button. If you enjoyed, and then ring the bell. If you've enjoyed, leave a like, and then leave a dislike if you dislike the Colorado Avalanche as much as I do. Show it. Show it off. Show off your pride. And if you've got any comments, suggestions, concerns, feedback, reviews, opinions, rants, or things that make you mad, leave them down below and tell me in the comments. Do you think that St. Louis has a chance, or do you think the Avalanche are going to win this, and do you think they'll go on to win the Cup? Leave it down below, and I guess till next time, I'm in the party. Thanks for watching, and ta-ta for now.